Hi and welcome back to Cut the Craggle. Our next stop on the LEGO Hinside World Tour takes our heroes to Ireland for an ear-splitting encounter with the ghastly Banshee. Whilst Parker and JB battle wits with the Sphinx of Thebes, Jack and Douglas are in Ireland to enjoy a music festival. The tents are pitched and the speakers primed, but before the bands can really hit their groove, the airwaves are split in half by the blood-curdling screams of a Banshee. The Banshee is a female spirit-like creature in Irish mythology, usually seen as an omen of death and a messenger from the underworld. Banshees are often depicted as a pale, young, beautiful woman that suddenly transforms into a hideous creature with an elongated mouth when they let out their terrifying shriek. LEGO have already made a pretty decent Banshee minifigure in the collectible minifigures series 14. I was a little worried that my design might be too similar, but whereas that one depicted her as more of a weeping, tragic figure, I've leaned into the horror element of the myth. Keeping with pale colours, I've given her a new hairpiece with dual moulded flowing locks, and a torn dress design on her torso and arms. For her face print, I've given her a really gross mouth, with strands of flesh linking her top and bottom jaws. I also imagine her eyes being done with glow-in-the-dark paint, and her ghostly tail would be a mixture of solid and trans colours. Jack is here just in his standard Wave 2 minifig design. Douglas is still pretty much a standard LEGO skeleton, but I have given him a new expression for his face print with one eyebrow raised. I also gave him back the hairpiece he had when he was still alive, just because I liked the imagery of a rock and roll skeleton. And he also has a new double-sided cape piece with both of his signature colours. It seems that the Banshee doesn't like all the noise the festival is making and starts terrorising the crowds. Jack immediately springs into action and breaks out his electric guitar that JB recently outfitted with a psychokinetic oscillation amplifier. I imagine this being a smaller scale set, with maybe just a little stage build, and a couple of amps with flick-fire missiles attached to disc pieces for the speakers that you can shoot at the Banshee. After a heated exchange, the Banshee's wails prove no match for Jack's scientifically enhanced electric chords, and she disperses in a puff of purple mist. Jack wastes no time in calling his friends to tell them all about his victory and the cheers he got from the festival's crowds after his guitar solo. But JB is less than enthused. She tells him that it was unlikely the festival itself was the cause of the Banshee's appearance. According to legend, Banshees only appear as a warning that death is near. What do you think of my idea for a LEGO Hinside Banshee set? Let me know in the comments below, don't forget to like, and as always, if you haven't already, be a hero and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Laters.